We are so sucked into trying to buy this, and they are eating it up. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to kind of take this time to do a little bit of a rant video. Everyone's been a little caught up in the PlayStation 5 launch disaster, as we can call it, and I'm going to be honest, I've been one of those people sucked into it, and today I've kind of come to a realization slash, just all these thoughts building up in my head, and I'm kind of like, I've just come to this conclusion that maybe this isn't a disaster and it was planned all along. And I kind of wanted to go over why I think that, and I don't have any normal kind of facts for you. I just feel like, as a business, it makes sense as to why they would have wanted it to go down this way. And we'll get into it now. We're gonna jump right into it, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. So number one reason why I think this is a business strategy is the amount of attention it is just sucking from you. If you watch your screen time on your iPhones, the streams you're sitting in, how many hours you sit in those streams, the ads that are going to pop up during them, it makes sense. They have this product that they're building this huge demand for, letting out little by little, building this hype for it. Think about the amount of people that are trying to get it, and if they just keep releasing it little by little, the want factor. I remember back in 2010, 2009 when the PlayStation 4 dropped, and I remember a month before when it got announced, I walked into Best Buy with $20, handed it to the cashier, and I pre-ordered it. And then launch day, I went to Best Buy, no line, went up to the counter, and I handed them my money and walked out with my PlayStation 4, no issue. So what changed from 2009, 2010 to 2020? And it makes no sense to me because we're in a more technologically advanced age than we were 10 years ago. There shouldn't be these issues. If I was able to walk into a store last time and buy it like any other product, why is it now I can't, now it's unsafe? And it's unsafe now, and I'll tell you why, because they built this hype for it, and they've limited the amount right around Christmas time where the demand is going to be ridiculous, and it's going to cause commotion in the store. And so that's why they're limiting the purchases online, and they're only letting two consoles to a store average in inventory every launch. And I got a statistic I looked at earlier, and this is a rough statistic. It's not factual. I just kind of put it together based on some thoughts. But I looked up how many on average PlayStation users there are in the world, whether it's 4 or 5, whatever. And if they're on the 4, they're probably looking to upgrade. So that's what I'm kind of going off here. So there's 110 million PlayStation users worldwide. Now, if I went and looked, how many actual PlayStation 5 units sold? 4.6 million. Now, if you take that purchase number, the 4.6 million, divided by 110 million total users, you get 0.042% of people have been able to purchase this PlayStation 5. That's ridiculous. I would go into the Xbox thing, but that's another issue in itself, but it's not as big. The Xbox got a little bit of leeway. That Series X is, people want it, they want it, but not as much. PlayStation 5 has 6 times more units sold than that Xbox Series X. And if people really want that new Xbox, they have the option for the Series S that is $299. It's always available. Always. This PlayStation, whether you want the disc version or the digital, is almost impossible to find. And I know your frustration, because I've been doing it too, where you hear of a drop, you sit in that person's stream waiting for them to tell you, it's live, go jump in. You get in that PlayStation queue, you get on Walmart's website, get it right in your cart, go to click purchase, and what happens? Out of stock. Within 2 seconds. And they want you to keep building that commotion. That's why this is kind of a planned thing. They're getting all these ads on social media, YouTube, Twitch, all these streamers who are, they're taking time out of their day to try to help you find a console, and that's awesome. I really think it is. But think about the amount of time you were sitting in that stream waiting to buy a product that is barely on the market. It's just ridiculous. I think I've spent, this is coming from me personally and through frustration, because I've done it. I've sat on my phone. I looked at my average screen time on my iPhone the last time there was a drop, and I had about a total of 10 hours on my phone that day. And I could honestly say average, probably 5 hours of that was sitting on Twitter waiting for Site Supply, the Cheeto Gaming, or the Linus, whatever that one is, with notifications on, waiting for them to just tweet out, dropped live. And I'd go and I'd rush to the website, and then boom, sold out. And just, like, on top of that, just to go back, this is why I think it's a sales tactic, is they're getting this huge amount of publicity. And the fact that now, you're seeing these products go on eBay for 4 times the retail amount, and you're desperate, you want to either get it for yourself, you're buying it for someone you already told them you get it for, kids, whatever, Christmas is coming up. And so it's, it's a perfect gift, but you're almost at no choice now but to spend 4 times the amount of retail price, which is ridiculous. And then, these retailers are taking advantage of that situation. And yeah, they're giving you more than, you're asking for around the same price eBay is. But, at least you're getting the, extra controller, a couple games, whatever. But still, it's not what we want. Why make this any more difficult if it wasn't for a sales tactic? If you were a genuine company and you want to put your brand new product in the hands of the people, why is there this big commotion, and why are retailers making these bundles that not the average person wants or can afford? That's ridiculous. Most people planning to buy this system, especially the digital version, for $399. That's what I was doing. I don't want to spend $800 on a console. It's not going to happen. I'd rather just wait. And I just think it's just been kind of building up in my mind, this is more than just a disaster. I believe it's something that, it's just a sales tactic. They know what they're doing. And I want to know what you guys think too. So if you feel free to put your comments down below. And I challenge you guys, go look at the amount of times you're sitting in one of those people's streams waiting for them to tell you that product's live. Look at your average screen time on your certain apps between Walmart, Amazon, Target, PlayStation Direct. If you can check your screen time on the computer, I challenge you, look at your screen times. Look at what you're doing. Look at the exposure they're tricking you into. That's the ridiculous part, is you are so sucked into this. And I am too. I'm guilty of it too. But we are so sucked into trying to buy this, and they are eating it up. So, take these thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down below. I know this is kind of a different video than I've normally been doing. I've been doing a lot of playthroughs, but this is just something I wanted to get off my mind. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think down below, and we'll see you guys next time.